Chapter 21. The Battlefield. Observation No. 9. Location: Earth. Subject: conflict. Question: when the smoke clears, who has really won? The notification arrived without a sound. Observation No. 9 unlocked. No country, no map, only one sentence. Listen before you look. The screen remained black at first. There was only wind, then distant explosions. A helicopter, a child crying, someone shouting for a medic, metal against stone, silence. Then another explosion. Only after several moments did the picture appear, not a battlefield, a street, or what had once been one. Windows without glass, schools without children, homes without families. The observer searched for soldiers instead. He found ordinary lives interrupted. A medic knelt beside an injured man. He worked quickly, calmly. Someone nearby asked, "Which side is he on?" The medic never looked up. He answered, "The side that's bleeding." The observer remained silent. Some answers are too complete to improve. The image changed. A teacher swept broken glass from the floor of what remained of a classroom. There were no students. Still, she arranged the desks one by one. A journalist asked why. She smiled gently. "They'll come back. How do you know?" She looked toward the empty doorway. "Because if I stop believing that," she paused. "The war has already won." Another window opened. A soldier removed a folded photograph from his pocket. 2 children, a dog, a birthday cake. He looked at it for only a few seconds before placing it back inside his jacket. At that moment, he was not a soldier. He was simply a father trying to remember what peace looked like. The observer kept watching. A rescue team pulled an elderly woman from beneath collapsed concrete. No one asked her nationality. No one asked her religion. No one asked who she had voted for. They asked only one question: "Can you hear me?" Sometimes humanity remembers itself. In the middle of its greatest failures, hours passed. News anchors debated strategy. Experts analyzed borders. Politicians exchanged accusations. The observer turned the sound off. The maps continued moving. The people continued suffering. The distance between those two realities felt impossible to measure. As evening approached, another image appeared. Not destruction. A small football. Children had found an empty space between damaged buildings. One child placed 2 backpacks on the ground, goal posts. Another laughed. The game began. For 20 minutes, there was no war, only childhood. The observer smiled. Not because the world had become safe, because hope had refused to surrender. Darkness settled. The final report showed volunteers rebuilding a library, one shelf at a time, one book at a time, one brick at a time. Someone asked, "Why rebuild a library before everything else?" An old man carrying dusty books answered quietly, "Because wars destroy buildings first." He lifted another book. "But they only survive if they destroy memory." The screen faded. The room fell silent. The observer remained seated for a long time. He realized history often remembers who started wars. It rarely remembers who quietly protected humanity while the wars were happening. The medic, the teacher, the librarian, the rescue worker, the child who still believed a football match was worth playing. Perhaps they were the real guardians of civilization. The observer looked out into the night. Somewhere, another ceasefire was being negotiated. Somewhere else, another weapon was being loaded. Both belonged to humanity. The question remained: if peace begins in the human heart, why do we keep expecting it to begin somewhere else?